Hey everyone, happy Monday. It's Elaine Lucardis, your business and career coach for women of all colors. And doors for Aligned Action Mastermind are opened, and there's coffee here that I'm finishing up. But anyways, I have one of my mastermind clients. She just literally joined last week. Hi, Danielle. What do you do? Who are you?
So I am a spiritual advisor. That's the umbrella title. And underneath that, I'm in psychic healer. I use Reiki primarily, oracle card reader, medical intuitive, a medium. And I'm really just here to help primarily women, working women, moms, to feel refreshed and get their balance back.
You also forget to mention your prior life too.
Ah, yes.
Can you mention that? Because that's one thing I was working on. Danielle, you need to own that.
Own that. So prior to this business, I co-owned and operated and managed a real estate business that managed and oversaw 9 figures in assets and bank accounts. And it was very informative, very educational, and really helped me to see both the feminine, the very flowy, intuitive side of business, but also the very structured, systematic, disciplined way in business. So it's become, that experience has been very helpful in bridging this transition and trying to integrate everything now.
Yeah. Oh, and actually that goes to my next question, because you told me why, but I'd love for you to express it. Like what, and just so everybody knows, Danielle and I have worked before. We worked together one-to-one. You've been to 2 of my one-day retreats. Yes. Why did you want to join the Aligned Action Mastermind specifically? And why did you want to come back to working with me again this time around? Like, how have I even changed as a coach?
So you having taken the Reiki 1 certification was important to me to work with someone who understood my business and who understands.
By the way, nobody knows that.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm Reiki certified.
I just outed you.
No, you didn't out me, but I will say I don't advertise it a lot. Yeah. Like, it's just part of it. Like, I am Reiki certified. It was important for me because my grandma is in transition right now, and I wanted to use Reiki to just talk to her spiritually. And also, this is going to sound weird, but whatever, I'm coming out. Like, I also talk to other spirits and my ancestors a lot. So using Reiki has allowed me to understand how to do that energetically. But go ahead, Danielle.
No, I mean, and that's why, because, you know, I remember when we worked together last year, and I told you this, you had a very like masculine, let's get this done, you know, I'm not going to cuss, but I was gonna say, let's get it done. And it was great. But at that time, being in transition with the 2 kids in school and trying to figure out how I was going to make these things happen, and the time and the scheduling, I recognized where I had my own limiting beliefs to go through, and I wasn't ready for that yet. And so after our first retreat, it was like, oh, I'm learning lots more. But after this latest one where you're integrating, it's very much an integration of that flowy feminine, we're here to collaborate and be a community, and that let's get it done. We can do this. Let me show you how to do it. So it's this beautiful blend that you bring now. You have this, it's an integration. There's not more one or more the other. You're showing us how to be literally aligned, so in tune with ourselves, and active and actually moving forward in our businesses and our missions.
I'm going to rewatch this for messaging and marketing. Good job. And you know what's hilarious? I'm looking at myself, but like, I'm wearing a dress, which is feminine. And I was like, I'm not putting a real bra on. So it's a sports bra. So that's my masculine.
I love it.
But Danielle, I know you've just been in the mastermind for a week, and some amazing stuff has come up. So can you not just share your results, 1, but 2, share what you have enjoyed about the mastermind and the special bonus. It's not even like a special bonus, like sign up now, but like I did something really special for them today too, that just happened about 2 hours ago. So why don't you share that too?
So I'll share that first, which was you bring on one of our fellow mastermind participants who is a woman of color. She is a Black woman business owner, and her talking about her experience and giving us suggestions and tips how we can be better allies. I am half Hispanic, I am Latina, and as much as I have my own experiences, it is not the same. And so it's important for all of us as a community to listen, to just take a step back and to listen. And you created that opportunity for all of us. You created that space and container where if whatever questions we had, no matter how awkward they were, we could get them answered. And, and just learn how we can do better in light of everything going on. So that was really helpful. So thank you. I mean, we talked earlier too about the friendships that I have, being in this community and always talking, but you can never hear enough. There is never too much listening you can do. So this was very special. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah. And as far as a result, so I did have my first paying client within this program I had coming up. I'd already had my scholarship participants that I had in mind, and they said yes. And I knew a big part of it was the energy shift. First, from having gone to your free event, your Color Your Dreams event, and then, right, a few weeks later, attending your Color Your Dreams, like your one-day business retreat workshop. There was something there within the energy. I could feel it in my posts. I could feel it in general. And as soon as the person was like, yeah, I really want to do this, I can feel it. It was like, yes. And it was a testament to how when we're doing the work on ourselves, not just personally, but professionally, it translates, and we will naturally just attract the people who want to work with us and who know we have a service that can help them heal in different ways.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. That's very exciting.
By the way, it is. It's just like, I just love the energy in the mastermind and the women that are coming into the mastermind. And actually, I'd love for you to describe that. Some people are sometimes scared, like, well, it's a mastermind. Am I going to have enough one-to-one time? I was like, I know you're originally coming for me, but you're going to love my mastermind girls even more. So can you describe the community that I'm cultivating here?
And that's exactly why I joined too, was I'm not just getting your experience and your intuitive, like, here's what's coming up for me. I see you doing this, this, and this, or here are the practical solutions, business solutions. It's also hearing from these other business owners and entrepreneurs where they've been through, what's worked, what hasn't worked, the different platforms that they've worked with. So really, it's this beautiful hind mind, right? Like this hive mind, this kind collective that we're coming together and sharing and growing together. It's a diverse group of women from different industries, different walks of life. There seems to be, I think, for some of us where we've been corporate and decided that was not our life, you have plenty of those type of owners now as well. So it's just very diverse, very inclusive, and very supportive.
And you were hesitant to join the mastermind.
I was, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you're like, I'm in. I'm like, Elaine, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to. Can you share what because I know it is crazy times with everything. 2020 is like a year. You're hesitant to join. Can you share that and what helped you get over it to say like, hell yes, I'm going to be joining?
So a big part of it was working on my own limiting beliefs prior to say, why was I saying no before? It was seeing my business starting to grow and really having a mission to move it forward and knowing I can't wait until this looks better. I can't wait until that money comes in. It has to be just doing it, taking a chance, having faith, and recognizing that this time was the best time, right? I had my oldest virtual homeschooling, but it was a structured time, structured plan. So it's not like I'm constantly by her side. My youngest just went back into daycare. And so it just felt like this was the perfect time to do it. If not now, like, when are we really going to wait for it to happen?
Yeah. And what are you grateful for doing it and taking the leap now that you've been in it for a week now? Literally a week.
Well, I know, right? But you've been it's been amazing how much content and value you give every single day and in just 1 week. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the other women. I'm grateful for honestly taking a chance on myself and saying, I know what I want to do in this. It's not even just a business for me. It's a calling, it's a mission. And I know I need help to get there. And so I'm proud of myself for saying I needed to get help here. And it's okay to get help and to do it, to move ourselves forward, because we can't build our communities if we're floundering, wondering what the heck we're doing wrong and not reaching out and getting the guidance we need to elevate our businesses, especially in a minority community.
Yeah. And actually, I mean, it's not because of what's happening. This is not what I'm going to say next, but like, I love the diversity in this mastermind.
Yes.
It is
Yes.
absolutely amazing. And this was happening before all this was happening with Black Lives Matter. Like, I'm just really proud of what was created. I mean, so if you're interested in a mastermind, send me a message to see if it's a good fit. Danielle, you've been on calls with me, like on a sales call. Like, can you share how I don't push, even though I'm asking you? But I don't. I'm just really transparent.
You're very honest. You're very direct about like, this is what this is. I can totally see you doing this, but honor yourself. You're very honest about having people check in with themselves and say, if this is not the right fit for you, that it's okay, right? It wasn't a right fit for me 6 months ago.
I did ask her 6 months ago. Yes.
Yeah. And it wasn't at the time. And I knew that, and you didn't make me feel bad about it. It was like, that's fine. And also because you know that when you allow people the space to figure their stuff out, they will come back to you when the time is ready. It's all about divine timing. It's not about pushing now. It's when they're ready to do the work, it'll be even better for you because you know they have the energy and the motivation and the passion and the desire and the discipline to get it done.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Danielle.
You're welcome.
And since, you know, we're on this call, I know we're talking about the mastermind. If you're interested, you can message me. I will sell out. I'm just being so completely transparent. Hold on, let me check because literally 3 people signed up. So yeah, I have 2 spots left for the mastermind.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. I mean, if people are willing to put in the energy and the time and being honest with themselves, like, this is what I need to do for myself, you have to do it.
And why did you choose now though? You know, with everything that's going on?
Because, well, last month, well, I guess now it's April was my busiest month. People needed help. They needed resources. They needed healing, and they needed a step in the right direction. And I thought, I need to find out now how to grow this and make the space for this to work to heal more people, because there's a need and I have to answer to my audience. I can't just step back. And so joining now meant I can grow my business and have the right tools and resources to keep growing it in the way that is needed so much right now, especially right now.
And speaking of which, I know I'm talking about my mastermind, but Danielle, how can you help people right now and how can people find you?
Oh, yeah. So my business page on Instagram and Facebook is Divine Radiant Living. I'm currently undergoing a website rebrand, and that's also divineradiantliving.com. By email, I'm at Danielle@divineradiantliving.com.
And how can you help people during these times?
Honestly, I can help people by learning to relax and find the calm in this chaos, and not just finding it, but intentionally creating it, intentionally creating our healthy boundaries to, as an empath, right, to feel what's going on and not yet take it on to where we can't share our gifts, and where we can't hold space for others. So my point right now is to help others heal and be there and a support without it literally drowning them and making them feel helpless in this time.
Thank you. Your work is so important. So if you feel called, reach out to Danielle. Danielle, thank you so much. I know you have 2 little girls that are getting ready for bed.
Yes.
So thank you for volunteering your time. And I have 2 spots left for the mastermind. So if you want it, you better message me before it gets sold out. So thank you, Danielle. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.